Hello, besties. Welcome back to another episode of My Emotional Support Besties. I am here with my best friend, Tori.
Hey, and that's my best friend, Reed.
What's up?
What's good?
Wow. Y'all, you are in store for a treat because
this is a really fun episode.
We just got done talking with our friend, Tess, who talked to our emotional support system, Corduroy and Ruby. Yes,
correct.
That's right. She does readings with animals.
Yep. She has a beautiful spiritual gift. She can do some readings on the dogs. I am truly impressed by her intuitive capabilities because that was unreal.
It was wild and amazing. We found out some stuff that made me a little sad. I'm feeling a little rejected. It's okay, though.
Yeah, the rejection sensitivity is real. But
yeah,
don't worry. Both dogs love us. There was no like, God, we fucking hate it here. But let's just say they have favorites.
There is someone who's their favorite, and that person isn't in this room with us right now. So we'll just leave it at that. But it was an incredible experience. We've been wanting to do this for a while now. The dogs mean a lot to us. And it was crazy. We'll get into that in a little bit. But I'm curious, Tori, how are you doing?
Doing all right. It was a decent week. I'm in hitting follicular phase.
Oh, she's out here.
You know, I feel like I felt some irritability yesterday, but not too bad. Then I was like, all right, I think the period's over. It's time to feel yourself.
Now it's the Renaissance. Hey.
I'll feel good for a few days and then woo, bye.
And then the storm is coming.
But yeah, so I would say not a bad week. Pretty good amount of energy. Like we had fun. It was low key. We watched the final part of the Valley reunion.
We did.
I really had a Bravo summer.
You did? I know. This summer, guys, I got Tori into Bravos. She watched The Valley with me. She's watching Real Housewives of Orange County. She watched Next Gen NYC.
I watched a whole season of Real Housewives Girls Trip. Is that what it's called?
Oh, Ultimate Girls Trip.
But I watched the Roni Legends.
Yeah.
And that was a really fun one because I watched it while I was in New York. But I was like, every morning we were getting ready, I was like, I have to watch this. And I was like, I have to watch the Countess and Turks and Caicos.
Who's your favorite on there?
I do love Luann.
Luann has energy. She has one, big dick energy. 100%.
Yep.
And two, she just has like such a presence about her.
Yeah.
And she's the Countess.
And she's looking hot for her age. Good for her.
Oh, she's looking hot. Period.
Something about Dorinda.
We love Dorinda.
She's calling the bullshit.
Always.
What's the girl?
Kristen.
Yep. Is that the one that's who we saw when we were in New York?
You and I?
Is that who we saw?
No, so we're thinking of different people.
I can't stand Kristen. I know who you're talking about.
Blonde.
She's a single mom.
No, you're thinking of the girl we saw in New York.
Okay.
That is, oh my gosh, if you wouldn't have said anything, I would have.
I can't think of her name.
Kelly.
Yep.
Kelly.
Couldn't stand her.
Yeah, she's a little wild.
She's a pity me.
Yeah, and she doesn't make sense majority of the time.
Self-made. I'm self-made. You don't know what I went. Like, shut the fuck up. You're on Real Housewives. No one cares.
Me and Tori saw her when we were in New York. My last time we were walking, and I'm like, "That's Kelly Ben Simone. She's from Real Housewives of New York City."
And I didn't know who she was. And then ironically, I watched it last time, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is who we saw." I mean, beautiful woman.
Kristen's the blonde who
annoying
went through like her
husband was on Ashley Madison, and she was claiming he never did anything. Yeah, right.
You don't go on Ashley Madison.
Yeah, Dorinda was like, yeah. I mean, she was. That's the other thing. Dorinda knows what's right and wrong. I saw her defend people that she had a tiff with the day before.
I know
because she's like, I know when people are being assholes and they don't deserve it, so I'm gonna call it out. And that put some respect on the name.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. Anyways, so really having a
what about Sonia?
Summer. Oh, Sonia is a goof magoo.
Sonia's my favorite.
I love how spacey she is.
She's the silliest, silly woman ever.
And I feel like she just clocks herself. Like she knows she's weird.
She's so funny.
I would agree. She's pretty funny too.
Oh my god.
It was a good season. Season 4 if you need something fun to watch. It was short. It was like 6 episodes.
And something that was really healing this week too. I sent it over to Tori. I sent it to my mother. Again, I've been a Bravo Real Housewife girly since 2006 or whatever year it came out. My mom and I have been watching all the Real Housewives forever. I love the fodder. I love that it's a study of humans. And I love that. And you know, people put it down because why? Oh, it's feminine centric. It's a female hobby and interest. So boo, oh, it's so pedantic. Oh, let's make fun of them. They're just angry housewives. No, you know what? Guess who likes the Real Housewives? Michelle Obama. Okay.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Fight Michelle Obama? No, she's going to be right. She's always going to be right. And she talks all about it on her podcast. And that's
a Princeton educated woman.
That is a lawyer. That's on law. That's on law. That is the first lady. Okay.
Bingo. That woman's wrote books. She helped run a whole country for 8 years. This woman knows shit. And she knows Bravo.
Knows Bravo. So I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not going to feel like, oh, what is this? No, she said it's a study in sociology, bitch.
Yep. Got him.
So, yeah, I'm sorry.
Also, I'm pretty sure there's college courses studying Real Housewives.
Yeah, I'm getting a degree when I'm watching Bravo, okay?
Bingo.
She said it's the same as sports. So, yeah, you know what? I believe it. I believe anything Michelle Obama says to me because I love her.
Yep.
I love her.
Those reunions are my Super Bowl.
Oh, my gosh. Well, and so I guess we got to go to BravoCon one day.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I told Reed while we were watching the reunion, I said, I think my dream job is to be Andy Cohen.
100%. He's got
so
a great...
fun. And you're just watching the fucking craziest of crazy, and I love it.
I will be honest, though.
Yeah.
Part of me, yes. I think more so my dream would be just to be a guest on Watch What Happens Live because there is an element, I will say, there is a dark side to Bravo and the Real Housewives and all that.
He probably gets pulled into or stirs up a lot of weird stuff.
No, like I think that's the thing that I couldn't stomach being quasi responsible for like divorce, like people
and bringing up trauma to get ratings.
And like he kind of just profits off of these women telling their stories and exposing themselves, but he doesn't expose himself. So I do think there's like, you know, there's a dark side to that, just like there's a dark side to sports.
Amen.
You know?
Amen.
So, but, you know, I still felt really vindicated when Michelle Obama was talking about her love of Bravo and saying that she tells Barack he needs to get with it because culture is king. Actually, culture is queen. So, Ayo.
Bingo. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing well. I had a good week. I had a nice little fun auntie sleepover with my niece and nephew last night where we actually recorded a podcast for them just so they have on their own. It was so adorable.
They were our hype people too. They were so cute. Like they were like, how many episodes have you guys recorded? We're like 20. So they're like 27. It was fun.
They also go, Auntie, you live with your best friend?
They can't conceptualize it.
And they're like, my niece goes, you have the best life ever. You live with your best friend and you have a podcast. And I was like, I couldn't agree more.
Sweetest.
And then I said to them, yeah, I live with 2 of my best friends. And they go, who? I was like, John? And they're like, oh. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Bingo. I know. I got a special invite from them.
It was really adorable. My sister texted me before this sleepover saying the kids would like to formally request that Tori also joins because, quote, we love her.
Angels.
They love Tori. Who couldn't love Tori though? Look at her. Look at her. She's perfect. She's so perfect and she has great style because guess what, y'all? See these pants she's wearing? Adorable, right? I copied her and I bought them too.
And I have them in that color, but then I went ahead and bought a second color.
Yeah, I'm single white femaling Tori.
Honestly, bring back the palazzo pant.
Ooh.
Like this is.
Bring back limited 2.
Yes.
I want to wear a monkey shirt.
Oh my God, with rhinestones.
I want to wear a shirt with kittens not hula hooping, doing hula dances.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm into that.
Me too.
Well, speaking of animals doing fun things,
Y'all.
we just want you to be ready because this is going to be really fun. And I think it's going to be really fun for those of you that have met Cordie and Ruby, because I feel like it validated a lot of things that I already was picking up on the personality, and we learned some new things.
And we also think, like, Tess was really hyping us in the sense that, like,
Yes.
everybody could pretty much, like, work and tap into this, like, intuitive ability.
Yep.
And she was saying that we, like, really pick up on stuff. So that was kind of.
I mean, I definitely think we're spiritual people.
I think so too, and I want to learn more about that. I'm so fascinated by it.
I feel like if you also consider yourself a strongly empathetic person, I feel like I was picking up from her, and this, like, other readings and stuff I've done, not readings of people, like reading a little article or something, is like, that is a big indicator that you could lean in further, because like you're already picking up so much on what people are throwing out into the world. Like, we're already watching people and reading them, so like I think we could learn some shit.
Yeah, and like the scientific part of it is really fascinating to me. Like that one study that they did where they collected like shirts of different people, and the sweat molecules that come out are different when it's anxiety versus working out and stuff, and how then they had people smell them.
Yep.
And the brain waves pick them up in different ways. The brain could tell when somebody was anxious from the smell versus when it was athletic. And it wasn't like a conscious, like, these two things smell different. It was like, I don't know, a sixth sense maybe.
And also, like, if you're more in tune with yourself too, so you know how you're presenting, like, you're going to be able to probably pick that up in other people. Like, it just fully makes sense to me.
I feel like there's so many different senses that we have beyond what we know we have. But we also want to say before we jump into this, enjoy this.
Yeah.
This was a gift that she was able to do this. Don't be a jerk. Don't be an asshole about it. Be friends.
And keep an open mind. And
keep an open mind.
Enjoy what we learned about our babies.
Have fun. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. And that's okay.
Yep.
We enjoyed it. We loved it. And
she was very vulnerable. And I think she's very open to the fact that it's not for everyone. And she shared something really cool with us. So just take it for that.
Yeah, we're excited for you to listen. We're gonna cut to our reading with Tess and enjoy.
Well, today we have a very special guest. Tess is here. Yes, thanks for being here. She is a beautiful spiritual gift that she's going to share with us. Tess, do you mind giving us a little intro into how you got into this, what it is you do for your readings?
Yes, thank you for that. I have always been a spiritual person, and then during the pandemic, I decided to dive deeper into it, as I think many people did during that time. And I took some classes and just really found a love for it. I had a small business for a little bit where I did a ton of readings with people, animal communication, psychic readings with cards, and mediumship readings. And it was a great experience. I don't do that anymore, but now I just do readings for family and friends.
Sorry, folks.
And it's a great time. So we'll kind of see what Cordie and Ruby want to say to us today.
We're so very excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yes.
These dogs have quite the personality.
They do.
Yes, they do.
As Tess has already experienced.
Yes.
A little.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
They're just so
Multifaceted
cute.
personalities.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
but
sweet
they're so
boy.
Sweet. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
What
so
is that
funny.
like, being a pet owner yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, and I think a lot of people too experience this, where we're really open to different energies. We feel energy all the time, and it's hard to differentiate that between yourself and others.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of boundary setting and knowing
Fair.
like, this is my energy, you know, this is someone else's energy, this is my pet's energy, and being able to kind of keep that separate. But it is fun being able to kind of just tap in to see how they're feeling sometimes, and maybe what's going on in their life too.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Is it something that you feel like because you've set those boundaries, you really feel like you have control over when you want to be reading something or not? Or does it ever surprise you when you feel like kind of an overwhelm of energy?
Yeah, I think it's both. I think I've done a really good job setting boundaries, but sometimes things sneak through and you're like, what is going on? Why do I feel this way?
Yeah.
And I'm really able to, sit down and really think about what it is that this energy might be coming from, what's happening. What I love to do, and I recommend this to anyone if you feel like you sense energy and feel it, is I do kind of like a stoplight type thing where I'll say, okay, red might be spiritual energy, yellow is someone else, green is me. Like, let me think about it and feel what color am I feeling through that. Wow. And a lot of times you're able to be like, this isn't me at all. Let this go. And be able to tune into yourself a little bit more. So, And anyone can feel and sense energy. And I think a lot of times people don't even realize that they're able to tap into it. So I am sure you are tapping into everying. I mean,
could you tell us a little bit about that experience of like tapping into it? Like, what was that like?
I think for me, so right before the pandemic, I kind of went through a pretty major spiritual awakening where like I felt energy more than I've ever felt before. Wow. And it's kind of wild because it does run in my family. So my mom has experienced this, my grandma experienced this, where like around 30, all of a sudden they thought they were getting like major food allergies. Like they couldn't explain what they were experiencing. And so they thought they had food allergies their whole life. And then it started happening to me and I was like, is this what I'm experiencing too? And then I kind of dove a little bit deeper into it and realized, oh my gosh, it's just really sensing energy. And my mom now doesn't have food allergies after that whole experience. Because energy, it's kind of something hard to explain because you're just feeling really intense things that don't really feel like you, You're like, wow, I get this rush of energy, or maybe like, why do I have a headache right now when it doesn't even feel like I should have a headache? Or for me, it was kind of intense when I started really experiencing it and got scared. I tasted blood a lot. There were a lot of things, and I went to the ER multiple times, did not have anything wrong with me, and it was just really sensing spirit on the other side. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So.
And you were saying, because, you've done like medium with like people who have passed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes, I've done a lot of mediumship readings. They're always intense and they're really hard energetically, and I always feel it's a healing moment for a lot of people, but it also can feel a little bit predatory at times too. There's a lot of spiritual, practitioners out there who I think, might take advantage of that sometimes, because inherently, in any reading, there's a power dynamic, and that the reader has more power than the individual does. So it does sometimes feel a little predatory. I had clients come back to me and have come back to me multiple times when maybe they need to go grieve in other ways and, maybe find therapy or like mental health resources. So, everyone has their own journey, but I think sometimes, it's a lot there with mediumship specifically.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Tyler Henry.
Yes, he's incredible.
And he's always like profusely sweating.
I'm
like,
it's a lot.
Whoa.
Yes.
I can only imagine because
he's so talented. And the person I learned from too, Daniel Monroe, he's amazing. He's in Vancouver. He's incredible. Lisa Williams. Like, it's just the things that they can do with mediumship is amazing, but I don't know how you can sustainably do that for a long time, because I was doing it while working full time and I just could not handle doing those.
Oh my gosh.
On the side. So
and then like going to work,
Yeah.
having like had that
Yes.
energy.
It was too much.
I guess it's probably different for everybody, but is it like, do you see, or does it just come out? Or like,
so great
is it
question.
like?
So we all have our chakra systems. Very woo-woo, everybody.
We love it.
We all have our chakras.
Love a woo-woo.
And our chakras are our ability to tap into what are called the clairs, C-L-A-I-R-S, which is clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairsentience, which is clear, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what, clear knowing or feeling, claircognizance, which is clear knowing. Okay, so it's clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairsentience, clear feeling, claircognizance, clear knowing. Oh my gosh, there are others. It's all of your senses basically, heightened
Sense.
and being able to tap into those. So everyone has strengths. So if you're a visual person, you're probably very clairvoyant. Like if you're able to picture an apple in your mind and say, okay, I can like 3D picture an apple, you're probably very clairvoyant. But
what if you can't at all?
Then then maybe that's not your skill set, you know? And then, but if you like listen to music and you hear things in your ear, like if you're falling asleep and you hear music kind of going on, or you hear stuff like that, you're probably more clairaudient, So everyone has, everyone has different things that they can tap into. So in a reading, you have to kind of feel, first of all, where does my energy begin and end? And where does who I'm reading or what I'm reading begin and end? And then what can I tap into in that energy, with permission, of course, to feel like, what am I seeing? What am I feeling? What am I knowing? What am I hearing? What am I smelling? What am I tasting? And then you're able to kind of go through the reading that way. And it's a three-way conversation, because, you have to be like, okay, I'm seeing this thing, I'm seeing this image, it doesn't mean anything to me, but what does this mean something to you? And then you're able to be like, oh yeah, this might reply in this way. So in a reading, it's very much like a second language, like learning how to do, like Tyler Henry, he, I think, sat down and wrote out every symbol that he through spirit that comes through from it, and what it means and the multiple meanings. So it's like your spirit library that you have to keep growing and building. So
oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Reed and some of my friends got me a Vedic astrology reading.
Love astrology.
2 or 3 years ago. And we did it virtually, and I just had no like expectations going into it, but I was like, I have no reason to believe she's not gonna be able to do a great job of this. And it was wild. Like she had that warm energy, and the way that I feel like I relaxed into it, which made a difference, because then I feel like she was able to sense more about what was happening with me, and then connect what she was reading in my chart and like all of that. And I left feeling like a weight lifted almost, because it felt like a self-awareness practice almost. And again, I think with anything spiritual, right? Like I used to be in the church, I'm not anymore, but like when I was in the church, it's like you take everything kind of with a grain of salt in the way of like it, the practitioner, the spiritual person, right, that's leading you could be like sensing one thing and it means something to them, but then to you it's something else. So then it's like your job still as like an accountable human being to like interpret it and decide like, this is what that's showing up for in my life.
100%.
So I think that's like, it's really cool that you get to like, I think, bring that to people, and then they get to kind of decide what they're going to do with it, instead of like, because like you said, like people maybe need to go get a mental health resource or a therapist, right? Like they have continued work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's so cool. I do want to hear more about your astrology reading for sure.
Said, watch out for my knees.
Oh, your knees.
Yes.
Wow.
She told Reed something about snakes.
I have to heal my, what's that called? Generational.
Fear of snakes.
Yeah, fear of snakes. Like my dad is also afraid of snakes. I'm afraid of snakes. And then she told me that I'm a healer, and I need to look to snakes for their medicinal purpose. Like venom is used in like pharmaceutical and stuff like that, and so I still haven't I haven't touched that.
Yeah, we got a lot of both of us separately, and then we were trying to do a reading together and never worked out, but both of us were told about orating in some way or another, and she kept saying to me, she was like, I feel like it's going to be your voice in one way or another, like maybe, she was like, I feel like it's going to be like spoken, not written, but like I think written could be a component. It was fascinating. And then she like all these things, like I feel like I barely talked to her, and then it was just like boom boom boom, and like stuff about past relationship trauma,
oh my gosh,
that she just like nailed. And then she was like, you're going to heal, like that's going to make you stronger for like this person that I see coming into your life eventually, that like will come to you because because of your orating.
Oh my god! Oh, I just
What?
got chills too.
Yeah, so I'm also like,
Are
for
you
the
listening?
podcast,
Yeah,
I know.
who's
I'm like, are you
out there?
Hey, baby.
Just
DMs are open.
She hinted at me having PCOS, and then I just finally got
my gosh.
diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Oh my gosh.
It was
I-
also crazy
so
because
healing.
isn't she like an accountant normally?
Yes.
And
Oh.
she was explaining how much math like that
goes
Yes.
into it.
astrology
Yeah,
is
that
math.
totally makes sense. Okay, well, to get started, we'll kind of go through just initially what I'm feeling when I just kind of tap into that. We'll start with Ruby
There you
and
go.
then see how things go. I'll just tap into what I'm feeling, and it's kind of a three-way conversation between us. I'll kind of ask you things to confirm or not, and we can kind of go deeper. Normally pets don't have a lot to say. They're kind of surface level sometimes, but sometimes they have a lot to say. So we'll see what's on their minds. And then at the end, we'll leave time for some questions.
Yay!
Okay, so before we get started, I have to ask you both 2 questions.
Okay.
Do I have permission to connect to your energy and the energy of Corduroy and Ruby?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you both want to hear everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Let me take a second and tap into Ruby. First of all, I mean, she's such a sweetheart. Like, she just is such a lover. And I think she's kind of making me feel like in her past, she hasn't really experienced that love back. And now she has that love and, like, is so happy being with both of you and your family. And I really sense, like, a lot of gratitude in her heart. And that's why she's so loving and lovely. But she does have, like, a past that, hasn't been always super kind. I am feeling like a lot of water. Does she not like water? Or like being in bodies of water or swimming?
She just swam for the first time.
Oh, she just
last
swam for the first
weekend.
time.
Yes.
Oh, I love this. Okay. From her, I'm really feeling like it was kind of really scary at first. Like, she didn't like it. And then she kind of got into it. And she's kind of liking it a little bit. But there was a lot of scariness. Like, did you have a hard time getting her in the water?
We kind of just like went for it.
Yeah, and jumped her. Threw her in there.
Yeah.
But
It
she
was a lot.
It was scary. It was definitely scary for her. But she kind of, like, wants to try it again, but she's still kind of holding on to a little fear. I'm kind of feeling too, like, in her past, she had some fear with water. There was some instance with water that
Okay.
maybe when she was a puppy, it wasn't, like, the best experience
Okay.
for her. So just be careful with that around water, and having her swim.
Wait, that's interesting. Okay. Wait, am I supposed to?
Yeah,
say
go
something?
ahead. Say stuff.
Well, I feel like she wasn't very good at like drinking her water in the beginning.
Oh,
too.
that could be another thing as well. Yeah, I feel like she has trauma around water, whether it be like maybe she didn't have enough water or maybe water was used to try to get her to obey. Like, there's something there. So I think that she has some healing to do around water. But just be careful with that, with swimming in her. Just know she might get a little, like, fearful
Scared.
of it. Yeah.
Okay.
But she just wants to please you and, like, know that how much she loves you. Like, her heart is so content and so happy. And she loves Corduroy, too. I think sometimes she's making me feel like she gets kind of mad at him sometimes. Do they get mad at each other, or she gets kind of pissed off at him? Yeah. So she kind of gets a little mad at him and just kind of fed up. Like, he thinks he's the alpha of the house, but he's not the alpha of the house. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And she kind of wants to be like, it's really my home, that kind of vibe. Yeah. Do you sense that energy with
my
them
gosh.
when they're kind of, do they bicker at all?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely do. And she like will have times because like usually she kind of just like lets him do his thing.
Yeah.
And then there's times where she's like, no.
Yeah. This is my house.
Postures,
Yeah.
and it's really fun.
That's
so
so funny.
cute.
Yeah.
She also makes me feel too like he thinks he's the alpha, and that's why she kind of wants to tell him, like, you're not. That's why, like, when they bark at the door a lot, she's kind of being like, no, this is my space too. So I think she's just kind of like ganging on to his energy when he gets like all riled up a little bit, because she's like, no, this is my space as well. So but they love each other. Like, she does love him in like a sibling way, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think you were thinking it might have been something else.
I was
There's a
scared.
romantic way.
I didn't want that.
I think she sees him kind of as like an annoyance, like, you know how you would feel with any
Yeah.
sibling or brother potentially.
that's so
you know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Oh my god.
And then I'm getting like a taste of something. She's kind of making me feel like she doesn't like her food. Does she like really eat her food a lot, or like doesn't really care for it? Yeah, she doesn't really like the taste of it, but she likes the taste of something else you give her. Like there's something she's like so into. Normally it's like banana or peanut butter or something from a dog perspective, but is there anything you give her that she's like obsessed with?
Yeah, these little cheese puffs.
Yeah. She does not like her food. She likes those.
Oh, she goes feral for the
loves
cheese
those.
puffs.
Yeah, you could just feed her a bowl of cheese puffs,
Oh
these
my
days, and she
gosh.
would be just fine.
Is there, can I ask a
Yeah, go
question?
ahead.
I've done 2 different foods for them.
Yeah.
Is there any way to know? So I did like salmon and chicken. Is there like,
For her, I'm sensing it's not necessarily the flavor, but the texture. Like she doesn't like the texture of the food, but she like really loves the cheese puffs.
Maybe she's a wet food girly.
Maybe she is a wet
Oh.
food girly. But yeah, the texture kind of bothers her a little bit.
I could totally
So,
see that. She's
yeah.
kind of like gentle in her mouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like she eats.
could be something to look into. And then one other thing too I'm really getting is like she keeps showing me darkness and like being in the dark. And I feel like she's comfortable in the dark here, but there's been times in the past where she like necessarily hasn't been. Is she like afraid of the dark at all, or like in sleeping?
She likes to like burrow herself.
Oh, maybe she loves the
always.
dark then. Maybe it's her comfort space.
Yeah, like kind of like similar to she'll
Yeah,
go
when
under
she gets in
this,
there.
and then also bedtime. She goes under the covers.
Yeah.
Has to put herself all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then she stays there, and then like for 30 minutes or so, and then she comes up and then she puts her head out.
Oh, okay. Then maybe the dark is her comfort
That's, like,
zone
where
a
she
little
goes
bit, where
for
she goes
security.
for security when she's feeling stressed.
Yeah.
Because normally darkness, whenever I get darkness in a reading, it's like a negative thing, but it doesn't necessarily feel that way with her.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Like maybe that's where she finds comfort.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Maybe she's like overstimulated or something.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
could definitely be overstimulated.
Just like us.
Just like everyone.
Yep.
Let's see what else. She loves you both, but I feel like she has a favorite in the house. I do feel like she loves John a lot. Like he's her favorite. Is that true?
Stinker.
Are you kidding me? I give you everything, but that kind of clocks.
Yeah, okay. Like she loves you both, but she just like kind of idolizes him a little bit. It kind
She
of
likes
feels
male
like
energy.
yeah, she does.
Dude, okay, that's
does
actually
that make sense?
So basically during the workday,
yeah.
she spends all her time in John's office
Aw.
next to him.
Mm-hmm.
The only time she's more with me is nighttime. She likes to
yeah.
cuddle me more.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She loves you all, but I think John, she just has a special place in her heart for him a little bit.
Hilarious.
So,
I mean,
yes.
that checks.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's another thing that I'm kind of tapping into, and I know you didn't say WALK. We don't want to like say the word out loud, but she loves them to a certain extent. Like I feel like she sometimes doesn't like going on them. She does though. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship with her, and I keep feeling a little bit like her left back leg sometimes might hurt her a little bit.
Oh,
Does
okay.
she ever have any like leg issues at all?
I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
But I'll definitely pay attention to
yeah,
that.
maybe just pay
left
attention
back
because I
leg.
think she loves walks, but sometimes it's hard.
I
Was
wonder
that the paw that she ripped
Oh.
when.
when she had the nail was coming off, or the paw pad?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Was it her left back
I
paw?
think it
Oh my
was.
God! Wait,
Wow, getting
wait,
chills.
wait.
Yep.
I completely forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Her left back paw?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It still feels painful for her a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So just know, like, she loves a walk, but it just isn't, like, it's still a little painful for her to go
Okay.
on long walks.
Okay.
So,
I'm also wondering too
Yeah.
with walks, if you because you said she likes them sometimes or to a certain extent. Does she prefer solo walks or walks with Cordie?
yeah, again, I feel like she just has an annoyance for him. Like, she's just like the brother, the like dumb brother kind of hanging around. Like,
Oh my God.
like a eye roll type situation. But honestly, I am also feeling too, like rain. Maybe she doesn't like. Do you take her on walks in the rain?
Freaking hates the rain.
See, again with the water, I think
The
she has a water
water.
issue a little bit.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, actually,
She freaks out.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
backyard.
yeah, she like doesn't like going out when it's wet.
Yeah. So I think she might have a little bit of a water issue too, but like sometimes she loves going on the walks, but other times.
Yeah.
And I don't think I think sometimes she likes a solo walk, but she also finds him entertaining, even though she's like, oh, you know. So
Yeah.
We all do.
We all do.
exactly.
He's got a personality.
Yeah, let me see what else. Yeah, but she just seems really happy to be with you guys in a home and like feeling stable, because it just feels like she didn't have that previously. She loves you, you know, Cordie. She can live, you know, she loves him, but you know. But yeah, she seems like a really happy pup. Yeah. Do you have any questions about her?
One question I have about her
Yeah.
is about her peeing.
Oh, uh-oh.
So
Okay, let me
she's-
see.
Yeah.
What I'm getting is, again, to the alpha thing with her and Cordie. She kind of wants to be the alpha, so is she peeing around the house?
She does that.
Yeah, she's trying to mark her territory
Okay.
with him.
Interesting.
Yeah, like it's a power dynamic. Also, too, if there's a power dynamic in the house, sometimes that also makes it hard, and they try to mark their territory a little bit too.
Okay.
So I would just keep a close eye on that. Make sure maybe they need more solo time.
Yeah.
And maybe that would stop her from doing that a little bit more. But she knows to go outside, but it's more of like an
She
F you.
does.
Yeah, for sure. So
What about okay, the other thing is just like her bladder in general too. She also like withholds peeing.
oh, interesting.
Like, so when we travel, she refuses to go.
oh.
And she doesn't really understand on walks. She like
She doesn't know how to pee then too.
she doesn't pee or poop on walks ever. And so then it's really hard like when we like take her camping and stuff.
Yeah.
It will literally go like 24 hours no pee or poop
Oh,
and then
poor
she finally
baby.
goes.
Yeah. I think
also-
it's a trauma thing a little bit with her
Because
being
even
out
the
of her
water
environment.
part, I was like, water, urine.
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
I think it's a little bit just being out of her environment makes her uncomfortable and then not safe to do that. Let's see what else. I think too, you know, I don't know, I'm not a dog expert, but I think too, a lot of times if they want to mark their territory, they also like hold their pee in until it's the time to mark. So I think, again, like there just might be that dynamic with the two dogs a little
Yeah.
bit. So
He's a big
yeah.
marker.
Yeah. So just keep an eye on that a little bit. Yeah.
But her bladder's okay.
I mean, she feels fine to me. The pain is just that back left leg. I still feel like, I don't know if she like pulled a muscle too with it, but it doesn't necessarily totally feel like her paw, but just like her back leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, what's her feelings or relationship to her kennel? Or when we're not home?
Yeah. When I kind of go into the kennel energy, it does feel,
It was outside.
Oh, okay.
okay. It does feel like a safe space for her. Like it's a place that she can go and relax. But I think that's, I don't know when you guys are gone. I think she can just feel that the house is empty and then it makes her uncomfortable. But she does like to relax in there for a little bit. So
Yeah.
I think it's more of just when you're gone, it feels empty.
Yeah, because she will, like, my sense is that, like, when she's stressed or stuff, like,
Yeah.
while we're home,
Yeah.
or when she's, like, annoyed with Cordie,
Yeah.
she puts herself in her kennel, and she's
Yeah.
totally fine in
Yeah.
there. But when I put her in when we leave, she freaks out, and that's when her tail got hurt.
Oh, poor baby.
We think that she, like, I don't know, because Tori found her like that, because she was letting her out of the kennel, and there's, like, she was,
I
like,
didn't notice it at
oh,
first, but it was all over my
no.
legs
Oh
because she
my
was jumping all over me and
And she, like,
excited.
Poor thing.
Yeah, and it was all scabbed at the end.
Yeah, I think it's just, you know, again, she has a little bit of a traumatic background of whatever she experienced before coming to you all. And like not having you there causes anxiety.
Oh my god.
You know what could be a good thing, because she loves the dark? Do you put like a blanket over her kennel?
So
maybe not. Okay.
Recently she pulled a blanket through the kennel
Oh.
and destroyed it.
Okay, well then don't do that.
But maybe like I've been looking at like the wood kennels where
Yeah.
it's like a little bit more enclosed. Like maybe that would make her feel better, because
Yeah.
it seems like she does like small spaces
Yes,
and
yeah.
dark and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So maybe
But I think it's just, normal, not being around you is scary, all of you.
Oh my god.
But she does love her kennel if she goes in there by herself. For
yeah,
sure.
she definitely. Yeah, I feel like she likes having her own space.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a really silly question.
Oh, yes.
but I
I
have
love
to
a
ask
silly
this 'cause
question.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Something about her
Oh.
and Reed's mom
Yeah.
look alike. There's something about them, and I'm like, I wonder if Ruby acknowledges
Does she?
That they're
similar.
family.
Yeah.
No, like literally, we say all the time.
We're like, your twins.
You look just like your
That's
Mima.
so cute. That's so cute. Okay, let me see. I think she doesn't recognize that in her face, but it's more
Yep.
it's more of like she loves her, she
She
loves
does.
seeing her. She's so excited to see her, but I don't think it's like a facial recognition thing. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny? My mom's gonna really appreciate that, because my mom is always like, I don't see it. I don't see it. We, so much to the point, we took my mom's picture and Ruby's picture and put it into ChatGPT and said, what was the...
Make it a metamorphs.
Oh
Do you
my
remember
gosh.
those books?
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to post that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kind of did Denise dirty, but
Yeah, like the AI.
Yeah,
versions
the
of us.
AI pictures. No.
But we're like twins. They are twins.
Yep.
I need to see a picture of her, but
Yeah,
I
'cause
could
it's
see
like
that.
right here, like,
yeah,
I'm like-
totally.
So-
But yeah, not facial recognition.
Ooh,
but
I have
yeah.
a question.
Yes.
Well, okay, I guess this is like multi-layered then.
Yeah.
Are there past lives?
Yeah.
In-
With dogs, for sure. Yes, they come
For
back
us,
around.
too?
I believe it. I mean,
Okay.
it's all what you believe, but I really believe, we've lived many existences,
Ruby
or
and I-
are living many existences.
Do Ruby and I have any past life connections? Can that come through on a reading or
Yeah,
no?
let me see. Because, we all have a spiritual team on the other side. And so do dogs and animals, and like they.
like Inside Out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me see. I do feel just like a really strong connection with you and Ruby, but I also feel
It's gonna be John.
I don't want to like make you sad, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like it's totally like a soul connection from other lives. I think she has another connection with either you
Or
or
John.
John.
Oh my gosh, it's
Cordie,
John.
Yeah. Like I feel like she has a really deep soul connection with you two, and maybe it's John because she loves John, but there's like a deep
She
bond
loves.
in love. Yeah.
Oh my
But I feel like
gosh.
there's another connection there in some capacity.
That's wild.
Yeah.
She really loves John.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, should we get Corduroy?
Yeah, let's go get Corduroy.
Okay, we got Cordie here.
Oh.
Okay.
We got the little prince. Hi, Bubs.
For him, immediately with his personality, he just kind of seems like strong, like he wants to be a strong guy, like he's in charge, but also like a sleepy baby too.
Oh,
like
yeah.
he has both of that energy in his personality. It could be just he wants to nap, but he just feels very sleepy at the moment, but very strong, very proud. Like he has very much a prideful energy to him. Would you
That
agree
makes
to
sense.
that? Yeah.
I love that.
And he's very like proud of himself and how he looks. Like he loves that, he loves,
a little vain boy.
he's a little vain for sure. I think that's also why she kind of like rolls her eyes at him a little bit.
I
like,
love
he, like,
he's
knows he's
chauvinistic.
cute.
yeah, he knows he's cute. He, again, with the alpha thing, like, it's his house. Like, he wants to protect you in the house, all of you. Like, it's his job. And I think that's why you see the energy of them, like, freaking out at the door and all that stuff. Like, he's put it on himself to be your guard dog and to protect the home.
Yeah.
And he also feels like his past when he was a puppy too might not have been the best either, but it doesn't feel as bad as how Ruby's past was. Like, it just feels like kind of like their memories he doesn't really like to think about or go back to. Does that make sense at all? Yeah, like they're just kind of like pushed to the side for him.
He had parvo.
Oh, wow. So he probably can't even remember when he was a puppy.
He had a really tough.
Oh my
there were 8 in the litter.
Yeah.
And only like 3 or 4 survived.
Wow. Yeah. So he probably can't even remember that time.
Yeah.
But he also sliding under there,
going to the dark.
Yes. He has a big heart. He loves you, but it's like he doesn't really like to show it all the time. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of like keeps it on the DL, and then when he wants to cuddle, he wants to cuddle.
Oh,
like
yes.
he's doing right now, but it kind of like he wants to be cool about it.
Yeah.
Cool energy.
Makes sense.
Yes. He is showing me like a toy, and there's like a specific toy he loves, and like I don't know if he tears it up or something, but he's making me feel like he doesn't get it all the time.
His
Is there a
ball.
toy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His
He doesn't
ball.
get it all the time, but he loves it. He loves that toy.
He's obsessed.
Yeah.
He's kind of like manic when he gets the ball.
Yeah, but he like would love to have it all the time.
Of
But
course.
he's just frustrated he can't have it. And sometimes he'll just like forget he has it, and then he'll be like, "Where's my ball?" You know what I mean?
Yes.
Does he have that? Or he's
Yes.
like walking around, he's like, "Where is it?" Yeah.
That's 100%.
Yes, he does
Yes,
that
he
in
does
the
that.
backyard.
He does that in the backyard. He also does it in the house. Like sometimes he'll get trapped under like a shelf or something.
Yeah.
And he'll leave it, and then like a few days later he'll be walking around, and then he'll go over and he'll be like, and it's like just in that
He's like,
moment.
oh shit, I love that.
Where'd it go? It's
Yeah.
mine.
That's my ball.
Yeah, so he loves that. And then the backyard too, speaking of that, he does love being in the backyard a lot. And it's kind of like a love-hate relationship. Like he loves being back there, but when he can't be inside, he's like so mad about it.
Yeah.
Does
Yes.
he feel that? Like he's like, gosh, yes, I'm outside. And he's like, God, let me in,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
Mom, Dad, Tori, please. And are there, this is, you know, dogs always love cats. Are there cats around here in the neighborhood that show up sometimes?
Yeah.
He's making me feel like he just like can't stand a cat. And when he sees one, like I think he's making me feel like there might be one in particular that comes around a lot, likes to like say hi to him, but he just like can't stand it.
Next
Oh,
door.
there's a next door cat?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
He cannot stand that cat. So, but he's curious too at the same time. But
Okay.
it's his house. He needs to guard his house. Let's see what else. He also has water on his mind too. I'm feeling water probably from the swim lesson or swimming that you said
Yes.
recently. And I think he enjoyed it a lot more than Ruby did. Like he was kind of like, yeah, I got this. I'm showing off a little bit and paddling. Did he have a good time when swimming?
He did.
Yeah.
He did seem anxious of wanting us together always.
He wants the family unit together
Yes.
for
I
sure.
was worried about her. 'Cause
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
anxious.
Yeah, so he was probably feeling that, but he enjoyed it. He
He's
liked
an
to swim.
incredible swimmer.
He liked
Both
to
of them.
swim. Yeah,
They have webbed paws.
Oh, I
so
love
they're
that. They're meant to be in the water.
oh yeah, they're speedy.
Yeah, they're
And they wear little
speedy.
life vests.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
The life vests are so cute.
Okay, also with him too, he's showing me like, I don't know if this is your backyard, but he's showing me like this wide open field to run in and just run and 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 run. Like, does he love just to be free and run freely?
Yes, and that sounds like a particular place that we took him to once.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple, but this one place in particular was the first time he ever was off leash.
Oh, yeah. Because
And-
he doesn't have a leash when he's showing me this. So he's
Yep.
just running.
And
he loved
actually,
it.
so it's like that place in maybe it is that place. It was in San Diego. It's called Fiesta Dog Park.
Oh, cute.
And it's an island.
Yeah.
That's all a dog park, and that was the first time he ever went off leash, and he loved it.
Really?
He
Yeah.
loved it.
He loves to run.
He loved that, and then also in Palm Springs, we would take him. We stayed there in a trailer park, and there was a dog park that was just this massive field, and he would just play with the ball, and he loved it.
Oh, yeah. He
gets the
loves
zoom-
to
he gets the
run. He gets the
zooms a lot.
zoomies.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
One thing, too, I'm really picking up on him as well is he's just, like, very sensitive to the energies of what's going on in the home too. Like if there's ever tension, like he feels it. Like if there's ever like yelling or an argument, he feels it to the extreme, and I think that causes him anxiety too. So does he seem to like react when the energies of the house are off a little bit?
Tess.
Yeah.
Literally. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So like if John's watching football and he starts yelling at the
because
screen,
there's screaming. Like I keep hearing screaming, and I didn't want to mention it, but that's probably what
when
it is.
he yells at football or if we're joking where he's like,
yeah,
he runs upstairs and like gets in the bed. He hates
he doesn't like it. Yeah. So he gets a little freaked out with the screaming. He doesn't like the tension.
I literally say to John like,
Cordie.
Oh,
Cordie,
come back. Come back.
I think he's a little sleepy.
Come here.
Come here, Cordie.
Are you feeling sleepy?
Cordie boy. Oh, the
Yeah.
tension.
The tension.
Does he need to be in here to keep reading?
It's okay. I can kind of connect to him still while
Okay.
he's over there. But yeah, the tension is like a lot for him. But the yelling, it really stresses him out.
I literally say to John anytime, I'll be like, lower your voice, you're stressing Cordie out.
Yeah.
And he'll go,
Yeah.
and then he'll like run. If it gets too much, kind of like what he just
he'll
did,
just
he'll
like
run.
go in there. Yeah.
Even when we're like laughing really hard about
Yeah.
something, he'll get upset and like leave.
I think because he just can't understand, entirely that it's not bad.
Yeah.
And it kind of like, gets him a little freaked.
Well, it was funny too. Like the other day, John made a joke where he was like using like a yelly voice.
Yeah.
And I go, ooh, I don't like that. My body doesn't register that as funny.
Yeah.
And Cordie also was like,
yeah.
we're like, oh no.
Yeah. So
we
he
don't
just
register
doesn't,
that.
he picks up on that 100%. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if there's anything else.
I can
for
grab him too if you need.
That's
That's
okay. He also, I'm just getting like to eating. I'm feeling like he likes his schedule of eating. Like he really likes a schedule. If it's not on the dot, he gets a little frustrated. Does that make sense at all with him? Yeah, like he needs his meal times at the certain time. He wants his treat. Yeah,
if his bowl is empty, he literally like with his nose with that metal bowl like clanking it like
he
hello.
needs his meals.
He does that, and then we have like copper pans that hang from our little coffee cart.
Yeah.
And he goes over and he hits them.
He's mad.
Yes.
Yeah, food is very important to him. Yeah, he needs it on the dot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like he might even have like some blood sugar issues, but I'm not a vet or a doctor.
Oh,
so maybe he, like,
interesting.
needs to eat every few hours or what have you. Something to look into. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, he feels like besides that, he's the man of the house.
Oh, over John.
I mean, I kind of feel like he thinks that a little bit. Yes.
I bet he thinks that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does he have a favorite? Is it also John? Or is it Tori? Or is it Ruby?
Let me see. I kind of feel like his favorite is himself. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Fair.
And he's
like, it's a blessing that I choose to
you're
grace
lucky
you with my presence.
I'm here.
Oh my gosh, that's
kind of the
so
vibe. He loves
funny.
you all, but I think he's
Hilarious.
just like
He's like,
he loves
"It's me."
himself. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of what I'm getting a little bit with him.
That's so
Does
funny.
I feel like she reacts to his anxiety.
Yeah, they definitely feed off of each
Yeah.
other, and I think that's why sometimes she gets annoyed with him. Like, chill out, dude.
I
You
just
know?
wanted to nap.
Yeah, like calm down. But I think they love each other, and I think she looks up to him a little bit too, to a certain extent. But also, again, to the peeing, like she also kind of wants to be that alpha presence as well.
Yeah,
or like put him down a notch, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Any other questions about Corduroy?
Wait. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything with a crow?
With a crow, let me see. I mean, I think in general, birds he doesn't like. Like, because they're in his area. Like, they're in his space. Like, this is his home. Like, what are you doing in here?
I don't know if this is a thing, but do any like colors come up to like explain them or like anything that they...
Yeah, I mean, like, we all have the chakra systems. And normally when I like look at a person and tap into it, like you can kind of get what chakra it might be closed off or like open or just, Dogs are a little harder because they have their own chakra system. But let me see. And then they also have auras too. I'm not a great aura reader, but more in the chakra sense. I get a lot, again, with her. It's very, as I'm holding pink, very pink type, but also the green energy, which is your heart chakra. And pink is also with heart chakra. So I just feel like she has a very open heart right now in her life. And then Corduroy, I get the yellow, which is your solar plexus chakra. And that's very much about, like, his confidence. Like, again, he's, like, a regal guy. Like, he loves himself, like, he's just really into himself in his life. So he's very confident. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, and then one more thing.
Yeah.
What about clothes? Like wearing clothes?
With her, she'll do it, but it's like, again, like, she's very, like, that's her vibe sometimes. Like, she doesn't love it, but she'll do it.
She's eager to please enough.
She's eager to please. She's a people pleaser too, but she's like
100%.
And then with Corduroy, he loves his appearance. I think he likes to put on a little jacket. Does he have like a jacket or a sweater?
Yes.
Like, he really again, he loves looking good.
He gets pissed off when I put her in clothes.
And not him.
Like, I got this little pajama set for her.
Yeah.
Because we did a girls' sleepover.
It was so cute.
And it was so cute. And it didn't fit Cordie.
Yeah.
And he was pissed off.
He loves to look good.
When I take out his little thing, so he has like a little Carhartt jacket, he has a rain jacket, and then he has Christmas pajamas. When I take out the Christmas pajamas specifically, he goes nuts.
Yeah.
He's
he
like,
likes to look the way he wants to look.
God.
Yeah. So that totally makes sense. Just his personality. Like, it aligns with who he is
so
a little
funny.
bit. Yeah.
I guess the last thing is just like, is there anything either of them need?
Yeah, let me see. Cheese puffs.
We actually need more of those.
I think Ruby's just so happy to be in this home, and she loves it here. I think just watch her leg a little bit more, and on walks especially. But she's very content. And then Corduroy, and then also just watch her too on like the alpha thing as well with him. And then Corduroy, and probably more clothes.
Oh my God, yes.
Honestly, maybe a little crown, because he is a prince, like you said.
Up.
Well, you said that at the beginning. You're like little prince, but that's the vibe. He's definitely the prince of the house.
And I call her mommy.
Yeah,
which is funny.
She does have that kind of, because you're mom
Yeah,
too.
yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's right.
She's very much little mommy and prince. Oh my gosh.
I love that. Okay, well, any other questions? No. Okay, then I'll close off and just say thank you for giving me permission to connect to you both and them and send back all that energy to you lovingly. So thank you. That was fun.
Oh my gosh.
Doggies.
That was so incredible.
Oh, good.
Oh my God.
Good.
That was so fun.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
good.
Because
Okay.
I feel like there was so much you said that I was like, that's validating. I feel like of what we always are like narrating about their energy.
Yeah. They had a lot to say. Like, sometimes pets don't have that much, but they're very vocal. So
But we talk to them a lot.
Yeah,
so.
I think they like
to
that.
them a
I like they
lot.
like-
We joke with Corduroy that he would always be like, consider me, mom, consider me, consider me.
I could see that
Like, he's
energy.
very like,
Very
hello,
regal.
hello.
Yes.
Yeah, we give him a
He's
British
vocal
accent.
guy,
Yes.
100%.
And then
cares about how he looks.
Ruby were always like, what? It's
I'm
just me.
curious about the marking the territory thing.
I
That's
know,
interesting.
That's just what I felt with her, but it also could be like trauma related too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I know, she's an interesting girl.
Yeah.
Her
they're both
past
so
is.
cute.
I know.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is they're both from Texas, but
Oh, that's wild.
we did the DNA test. I was really hoping
That they were
like
related.
something,
Yeah.
but they are not.
But they look like they're the same breeds though.
Okay, so they absolutely do.
Yeah.
And then we did the DNA thing. Hers was so disappointing because so Corduroy's came out 40% pit bull, then dachshund, and then the rest rat terrier. Hers came back. she's like 60% pit bull.
Wow.
And then the rest was super mutt, which then is like, she could have like some of these things and
It was
not
like poodle, Boston Terrier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Chihuahua, like all these things. But I'm like, she has dachshund. Like there's, she
has the body of a dachshund for sure.
and webbed feet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think this is not.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
She
have to do it
definitely,
again.
I feel like, looks more pit bull than he does for sure. But I'm like, how?
The alpha piece is kind of
Yes.
interesting because she is more pit. And like our last dog
Like,
was.
don't try to be a pit bull. I'm the pit bull.
Yeah, 100%.
Our last dog was a pit bull mix as well. And I feel like those types of dogs also just give energy. Like they aren't necessarily like, hey, I'm the alpha. But like they just have like centered alpha energy. And other dogs pick up on it and kind of like bully them.
Yep.
Calm confidence.
Yes.
Yeah. And
she probably has a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't thank you enough. This
Of
is
course.
seriously.
Good. This is so
love
fun.
So amazing.
Good.
I
I
I'm
have
glad.
so many people that I told we were doing this. They cannot wait to hear what.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
good.
so
Well,
excited.
okay, good. I'm glad it was great and they were open to chatting and we
know.
got some good stuff.
We got
So,
some amazing
yeah.
stuff. Thank you so much for coming on the
course.
podcast.
This was so fun.
This gave us a lot of emotional support.
It sure
Good.
did.
And we're so happy to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you both. This was fun.
All right.
That was amazing.
We loved every second of it. I think like we said, we learned a bunch of really fun stuff. I think the dogs are zonked from that.
They're actually so tired now, guys. Like, I think the funniest part was seeing how their energy like shifted when she started
Yes.
reading, because Cordie kind of was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out.
He like disappeared. He was like chill. He freaked out when she first got here, and then like he calmed down pretty quickly.
He calmed
with her,
down.
which is good. Like I think they sensed she was safe. Ruby loved her.
Ruby
It
was
really
obsessed with
sweet.
her.
And then he was laying here and he was totally fine. He was like zonked out in Reed's lap, as you'll see when we start like at the beginning part of the episode. If you go back, you'll see that. Then all of a sudden,
He's like, nah, I'm out of here.
he's like, I can tell she knows what I'm up to, and
Okay.
I'm not into it.
But can we talk about John being the favorite? Like, what?
Rude.
Like, guys, are you kidding me? Also, can we talk about the fact that Corduroy just is like,
He's a vain little monster.
he's a vain little monster that's just like, I'm a prince, look at me, which is funny because I call him my little prince. And so he's really internalized that.
So whether it was nature or nurture,
We will
Here we
never
are.
know. I should have asked about his surgery. I didn't ask about that.
that
When he
could
was-
have been. I was thinking about that when she was talking about how he
Some
had
memories he
some
doesn't
trauma
wanna
when he
go
was
back
young, and I
to.
was like, we
I
don't
sh-
want to go back there either.
No. Oh my gosh.
Strong
Yeah,
little pup.
that was so cool.
Ruby, I feel like is exact like. I love she picked up on like how people pleasing she was. She's just so content and happy. What a cutie.
Yeah, that was funny when she's like saying she just wants to give you her love and make you happy.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
like her life before this was not great, and so you've given her a say. And I was like, that's what I like to think about her existence here.
I cried a little bit during that first part
It was
when
very
she
sweet.
intro of her saying that she felt safe and that
I
she felt so
know.
good. Oh my god.
That's always my thing about rescue animals that like have lived some life not with you, is that I'm like the things they've seen and experienced. Then I go,
know.
look at them. We're just trying to give them the I'm like, ugh, we couldn't do life without them.
I think about that a lot when I wake up in the morning and the dogs stay in the bed and I walk back in the room and I see these two little rescue dogs laying in this king size bed that we
Yep.
specifically bought so our dogs can fit in our bed with us, sleeping with the blankets over them and their heads on the pillow because they will always scoot to that. And I look at them and I just go, dang. And there was a time when they were at a kill shelter.
Yep.
And this is their lives now.
So
it's so
spoiled.
beautiful. I love them so much. This was such a treat. I'm
It
so
was
glad
a
we
treat.
did this.
Yes.
We
I kind of want to have more people like bring their talents and gifts onto the podcast.
should.
It was just it was really cool to see how her mind was working with that. And I am excited to Reed asked her about a mediumship reading. I want to do a psychic reading with her. She's got those skills.
I know. I'm really curious about like these classes that she took because I'm like, why do I want to do that?
Yeah.
I want to learn. I want to know.
Yeah. And I loved hearing about like her boundaries. Like she's just very intentional about it. So I'm really glad we did that. Thank you, Tess.
Thank you, Tess. We are so appreciative. You're amazing. That was amazing. We had so much fun.
Yep. And now we need to go celebrate Papa's 80th.
Yeah, y'all, we're going to Papa's 80th birthday, and
Yep.
we can't wait.
And he's pissed that we're celebrating, but guess what? We said, too
Sorry,
bad.
you're
We're
turning
celebrating
80.
you.
We have to. This is Tori's grandpa.
Yep.
Who's my surrogate grandpa.
Yep. My mother's father.
My
He's
mother's
a
father.
grumpy old man, except to me and my sister. We never get grumpy gramps.
Adorable.
But he's a goofball. So I'm excited to go celebrate him. We have some family that surprised him and came into town, which I love. So
was that last night at your dinner? He got to see them. Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give us a thumbs up, a like, leave a comment. Tell us your thoughts on the real Cordie and Ruby now that we have
Seriously.
more insight into their brains and their world.
I feel like we should make little bios for them.
I know.
I have all the things she told us.
I know.
We love that. We love them excessively. I feel like if you know us well, you know that we're obsessed. So tell us about how you're obsessed with them, because how could you not be? Shout out our girl Tess and how amazing she is. And yeah, share this with your friends.
Our second guest.
The guest book is filling up.
Yeah, guys, we have a guest book. So, this is a hot seat, a hot commodity to get on this pod. We can't wait to see who the next person is who's going to come and sit in the seat.
If you have something you want to share with the podcast, DM us. Maybe we'll have you on.
Please share it with your friends. Provide some emotional support. We just got so much emotional support from Tess. Thank you so much. Have a great week. We will be back in your ears next week. Love y'all.
He really loves the cheese puffs.